Ever feel like you're facing a wall that's just too big to break through? An obstacle so massive it seems impossible to overcome? Well, let me tell you a story about a wall, a promise, and a plan that defied all human logic. After 40 long years of wandering in the wilderness, the Israelites finally stood at the edge of the promised land. Their leader Joshua gazed at their first challenge, the city of Jericho. This wasn't just any city. It was a fortress with towering, impenetrable walls, massive gates, and an army ready for a fight. From the outside, it looked like a suicide mission. But God had a different strategy in mind. Just before the siege, Joshua had a powerful encounter. He met a mysterious figure who identified himself as the commander of the army of the Lord. This divine messenger gave Joshua a battle plan that sounded absolutely bizarre. There would be no catapults, no battering rams, no traditional warfare. Victory, God explained, would come through obedience and faith. Here was the plan. For 6 days, the entire army of Israel was to march around Jericho one time each day. Leading the procession were 7 priests blowing trumpets made from rams' horns, followed by the Ark of the Covenant, which represented God's very presence. And here's the craziest part. They had to do it in complete silence. No battle cries, no taunts, just the eerie sound of horns echoing against the stone walls. Can you imagine the tension, the discipline it must have taken? Then came the 7th day. This time they were to march around the city not once, but 7 times. On the final lap, as the priests blew a long final blast on their trumpets, the people were commanded to let out a single mighty shout. And when they did, something miraculous happened. The massive, unconquerable walls of Jericho didn't just crumble, they collapsed. They fell flat, right into the ground. It wasn't the shout that brought them down. It was the power of God, unleashed by their radical obedience. The Israelites charged straight in and claimed the city God had promised them. Amidst the victory, a promise was kept. A woman named Rahab and her family were saved because she had shown faith by hiding the Israelite spies earlier. Her act of courage didn't just save her life, it placed her in the direct lineage of Jesus Christ. The fall of Jericho is more than just an ancient battle story. It's a powerful reminder that the walls we face in our own lives, whether they're fear, doubt, addiction, or impossible circumstances, are no match for God's power. When we choose to trust His plan, even when it makes no sense, and walk in obedience, He can bring down any obstacle that stands in our way. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share this message of faith. We'll see you in the next video.